Hello friends and fellow Guardians, Josh here, and Bungie just finished up their Rise of Iron reveal stream, and while I originally was going to do my impressions of the entire stream and do some other things, I figured everybody else is going to do that. Why don't I talk about the biggest news I think that came out of this, other than the fact that, you know, there's a new expansion, new social space, all that good stuff. But, oh my god! Gjallarhorn is coming back. There will be a Year 3 Gjallarhorn, which everyone in the entire game will be able to earn by basically finishing a quest. They also announced that if you pre-order Rise of Iron, which costs $30, surprising since Taken King costs $40, that you will be able to get a black version called the Iron Gjallarhorn, I believe is what it's called. The Iron Gjallarhorn. And, don't mind the footage, by the way, because originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get footage of Gjallarhorn for this Gjallarhorn video, and then Bungie's servers are still down, so yeah, and I wanted to get the video up as fast as possible. But I think this is super cool. I'm really excited about Gjallarhorn coming back. I didn't get mine until Year 2 out of like a Legacy Engram or something. And when I got it, I got super excited, even though I've literally used it once when we did like an old Crota raid. But man, that's a fun gun, man. It's super cool. I'm sad that I didn't get to use it in its heyday, but I'm glad that it's coming back. Now, I know a lot of the mystique and the love of the gun comes from the fact that like it was super hard to get, and I get that, but at the same time, it really was a problem because it was so powerful, which I know it got nerfed. I don't know how it is now comparatively. And I don't know if this Year 3 version will be even more nerfed than the old one was. But it's kind of a good thing that everyone's going to get it on some level. I mean, it is super exciting to get that one gun that you don't have and you're just waiting for it to drop. And then it finally drops and you get so hyped. But at least this way, we won't have this whole culture and like the LFG sites and stuff where it's like, you have to have Gjallarhorn. Or, you know, basically that sort of thing. My only issue is that, of course, like, people still ask for Touch of Malice and Black Spindle and stuff. So, I mean, that culture still sort of exists in the raiding community. However, at least I feel like this is Bungie's way of saying, okay, we'll give you this one, like, really powerful gun that's going to help you raid and help you finish other activities. And that way, in LFG, you possibly won't be locking anyone out, you know, of like any activities just because, like, oh, I don't have Black Spindle Year 3, so nobody wants to raid with me. But how am I supposed to get Black Spindle Year 3 if I can't raid, get good gear or whatever? Well, like, you know, oh, you have a Gjallarhorn, you know, so that at least will help you get through the raid or whatever. I think this is a cool move by them. I can see some people getting angry about the Black Gjallarhorn pre-order bonus, but at the same time, it's like Bungie did the right thing. They said that, you know, if you do this quest line, you're gonna get the Gjallarhorn. You're not gonna get the black one, but you'll get a Gjallarhorn Year 3, and the guns behave exactly the same. They just look different. So, I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, if you're really into Destiny and you're really if you're watching this video and you're like, you even know what Gjallarhorn is, obviously you're probably gonna pre-order. So I don't really think you should be worried about not getting a Black Gjallarhorn. It's to the people like a year later who are like, oh man, how'd you get that Black Gjallarhorn? It's like, oh, you had to pre-order, you know, Rise of Iron or whatever, and people might be a little upset. But they're such a small kind of minority anyway that it honestly doesn't even matter. I think this is a really good move. It would have been bad if they had just said, yeah, Black Gjallarhorn Year 3, you only get it by pre-ordering. That would have been... People would have been angry about that, and I think even though I'd be pre-ordering because I'm, you know, huge Destiny fan, I think that would have been just a bad move, and I wouldn't have liked that. But you know, they did the right thing. They did the right thing. Hardcore fans will get their cool black and silver Gjallarhorns, and then we'll also get our normal Gjallarhorns, and everything will be hunky-dory. It's gonna be fine. But anyway, I'm super excited about this. I'm wondering how you guys feel about Gjallarhorn making its return, and do you think any other Year 1 weapons will make their return to Year 3, possibly like, you know, a Thorn or an Icebreaker? Hopefully not Icebreaker. Please God, no. But anyway, this has been Jawa Josh, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Love ya! Hey everybody, are you a fan of Disney movies, Star Wars, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Well, you should come check out The Main Street Bugle, a podcast about all three of those things, hosted by me. It's a weekly podcast, and it's available at this link that you see here and in the description.